There's a version of you that you were supposed to become. Focused, disciplined, alive. But that version of you is slowly disappearing. Not because of one big mistake, but because of a small habit repeated in the dark, over and over and over again. No one sees it. No one warns you, because from the outside, you look completely normal. But inside, something is changing. Repeat it, the less your brain responds. So you go back again and again, not because you want to, but because the feeling is already fading. One day, you wake up and something feels off. You don't feel like working. You don't feel like improving. You don't feel like chasing anything real. Not because you're weak, but because your brain has been trained to avoid effort. Why struggle when reward is one click away? Why build a life when you can escape it? It doesn't hit you like a storm. It drains you slowly. Your energy feels lower. Your focus slips faster. Your discipline fades. You start things, but you don't finish them. You make plans, but you don't follow them. And deep down, you know something is wrong, but you can't explain it. Then comes the shift, the one no one talks about. Real life starts to feel distant. Conversations feel forced. People feel complicated. Connection feels exhausting. Because real life requires effort, and your brain, it's been trained to avoid it. So, you withdraw. Not completely, just enough to stay comfortable, to stay safe, to stay alone.
Here's where it becomes dangerous. You don't go back for pleasure anymore. You go back because you're bored, you're stressed, you feel empty, and for a moment, it works. But only for a moment. Because right after, the emptiness comes back. Stronger, heavier. So what do? You escape again. This is the part that breaks people. Not physically, but mentally. You stop trusting yourself. You say you'll stop, but you don't. You make promises and break them, again and again and again. And slowly, you start seeing yourself differently, not as someone in control, but as someone controlled. This isn't about morality. This isn't about shame. This is about control. Because anything that controls your focus, time, energy, discipline is shaping your life, whether you admit it or not. The truth is simple and uncomfortable. It's not destroying you overnight. That's why you ignore it. That's why it survives. Because the most dangerous habits are the ones that don't look dangerous, the ones that feel normal, the ones you defend. So ask yourself, not tomorrow, not someday, now. When you're alone, when no one is watching, when it's just you and the choice, are you still in control? Or did you lose it a long time ago?